guys, what's going on? It's DJ here with my bro Manny the camera.
Hey guys, what's going on?
And we're here with the weekly recap of Walking Dead. And yes, I said it that way. I meant to say it that way. We're going to be talking about this show. We're going to be talking about The Flash. Those episodes are going to be going up on Wednesdays. And then Arrow is going to be going up on Thursdays. So basically the day after. So let's talk about Slabtown, which was last night's episode. And it had Beth in it. And it's been a good while since we've seen the girl. At least we know that she's safe. And I think that she is more badass than ever. I used to think that she was pretty useless up until the time, Herschel got murdered. Well, she wasn't very useless per se, but she didn't really have characteristics of somebody that could really fend for herself up until they got to the prison and she started taking care of Judith after Lori died. And she kind of became like a motherly figure that was kind of like the voice of reason between everybody. And in that regard, she is a very, very, very vital person in the group. But as far as defense and fighting and all of that, she didn't really strike me as somebody that could, hold their own, I guess you could say. So when she got kidnapped that night that she was with Daryl back in the last season, I thought she was as good as dead, to be honest with you. So it was very nice to see her up and alive and okay. I obviously thought that the residents of that new place are total nut jobs. It seems like everybody just doesn't... There's always a motive behind everybody's decisions and actions there in that place. It seems to be an ongoing theme in this. Every group, other than Rick's group, always has some bad ulterior motive, or something has to give in order for them to get what they want. And for this group, they're a bunch of cops, and the lady said Dawn Lerner, who is I guess the head of this new group, she said that things are owed to them, so they need to be paid back. And in order for her to keep her cops in line, she needs to make sure that they're pleased. So obviously, right off the bat, you know that it's not a good thing. They're obviously, I think 10 minutes into the episode, you realize that those cops are basically banging all the women that come through there. And basically, they try to do that to Beth, but she's not having any of that. And I think it's awesome that she took out that head cop, which was sick, right? Yeah, she's awesome. And at the end there, we see... Actually, first, before we even get there, everybody hates Chris. Everybody still hates Chris in this show for some reason. But he's awesome. I think he's a great new member to the cast. I like this whole new finding new groups thing. I think it really brings out a different direction. It shows different mentalities between groups. Yes.
However, we don't know if he's going to join the group.
Yeah, we don't know that yet. It's good that he got away though, because Beth is now left with Carol, who they had just brought in and she's unconscious. And people are just wondering, did she mean to get caught, or was she caught off guard? That's the big thing here. Everyone wants to know whether or not it was intended for her to be caught and brought there. Because when Daryl came back, this episode kind of reinforced the fact that that was not her. It wasn't Carol coming back with Daryl that night to the church. So, I don't know, maybe it's Morgan that's behind. I'm really thinking that it's Morgan that's with Daryl. I don't think that he's gonna kill Daryl, but I do think that he probably wants to wait to see and talk to Rick, you know what I'm saying? So, I think that's pretty interesting. As for Carol getting caught by that new group, I think, my mind wants to tell me that it was intended, because I feel like Daryl probably was like, get into that car, and, because they have the same marking, the cross symbols on the back of that car.
It's the same.
Break Beth out, because
Dodge.
It's the same Dodge. Because Carol and Daryl were in the car and followed them. So what I'm thinking is maybe Morgan got into the mix-up. It's got to be some crazy plot points that they're going to be hitting in the next couple episodes. Because in my mind, what I want to think is that they saw Morgan on the way to following the people that captured Beth, and he told them to get Carol to lay down and get caught by that group, and then he'll go to Rick and they'll come together and try to save Beth and everybody. Which I'm thinking, I'm really hoping that's how it's going to play out. Most likely it's not going to be. There might be some elements that will play out that are similar to what I just said, but not exactly. Maybe it's totally different. But I thought this episode was awesome. I thought Emily Kinney, who plays Beth, is awesome. She definitely showed a different side of her character. There's a lot of character development in her this episode, and I just hope to see more. I just want to see the group. I just want to see the damn group together again. It's been such a long time, ever since Herschel died, and all that chaos happened at the prison. It's just not the same. Like, it's crazy. Rick's just a total nut job, and it's a good thing though. He's a psycho on the good side, right?
And remember, Abraham and them left.
Yeah, and Abraham left with Glenn and Maggie. Yeah. So, what I think is gonna unfold, I hope doesn't. In a way, I hope nobody else major dies soon, at least, because I am watching this show if Rick or Glenn dies. And yeah, I thought that was a solid episode. I can't wait till the next one. So we'll see you guys in the next video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Leave your comments down below what you thought about this episode and what you expect next. Okay? See you guys. Bye!